Hello fish fools, Jeff here. So this is my 10-gallon quarantine tank. I've featured this aquarium quite a bit in my recent videos as I was picking up community fish from Petco, the same Petco on multiple trips, and PetSmart. And this is just the process that I do before when I get any new fish, before I move them to their permanent homes in community tanks or whichever tanks they go to. They will spend time in a quarantine tank and be treated with medications to make sure that they are healthy to move on to my other aquariums with existing fish, to prevent any possibility of spreading any diseases that, if they were to have any, if they were to come into diseases. So I'd rather deal with it here in this 10-gallon tank before moving it to any other tanks and have to treat those entire tanks. So just by looking at them and observing them, they all do look good. So of all the fish that I got, I did just have one loss so far, and though potentially could be some more. The autosinkless, they weren't really looking too good when I first got them. Here's one right here, and this one is still pretty skinny, but yeah, that's still active. I did lose one autosinkless. There was the bigger one that was most healthy. Wasn't looking so good. It was even on its side, wherever it is now. I did just do a water change, one last water change before I'm about to add these medications. And upon doing so, I found one dead autosinkless. Found the other one, the biggest one, that I thought was the healthiest on its side, and this one still is really skinny, but looks okay, and there's one even skinnier that's not really looking so good, but we'll see how it goes. But aside from the autosinkless, everything else is looking good. It is not uncommon for an autosinkless to struggle straight out of a store, as they are often wild caught, and then whatever time they spent in shipping and in the store, they get pretty scrawny. But all the other fish, the platies, this one-off random platy, and I have two pairs of these red tiger platies that are looking awesome. These two green lantern platies. The mollies, there's the female right there, the female sailfin molly, and the male just popped up. There it is, back there somewhere. And then there's a pair of black mollies. There's the red betta. I got that actually before I got most of the fish in here. That was already in here. I got it from a PetSmart. 4 cherry barbs. I got 4. They're all in there. They're actually looking good. One of them that I thought was kind of a little lethargic seems actually better now. And there's 7 neon tetras, 1 white cloud, and well, there's the red-eye tetra, the permanent resident of this tank. And well, there is a red flame male gourami somewhere in here. I'm not seeing it, but I did see it looking nice and healthy when I did the water change and shook out all this Java moss. And there is a couple platy fry that were born in this tank from the previous fish that I kept in here in quarantine when they were fry, and now they're gotta be at least probably 3 weeks old, maybe a month old, but they're definitely big enough to not get eaten now. So yeah. All right. So now is the time after some of them have been in here for almost 2 weeks. The others that I got last week, well, close to a week. And now's the time I'm going to treat them with medication. So we have general cure for treating for parasites, Maricin, treat for bacterial infections, and this is Icax. So this, well, treats for ick, which is one of the common fish ailments, among other things. But yeah, so these 3 medications would take care of most fish ailments, and so yeah, let's add the medication. So this stuff is just a powder. I already cut the packets open, so one of these packets would treat 10 gallons. So I'm going to add this to the tank. We'll see it get kind of white and powdery, and as that spreads and just kind of mixes in, and then here comes Maricin. Oh, there's the gourami. Looking good. I love gouramis with those big whisker feeler fin things. Alright, and here's the Icax. So pour this in, and I'll just kind of tint the water blue. Alright. So with that, I will leave the fish in here. So this medication cocktail will marinate in this for a week, and with that, like, as I have a sponge filter here, as the air comes up, so it does make it the water kind of frothy. And this is just a single dose. Like, to do a full treatment would be multiple doses with these, but if the fish do appear healthy, a single dose is adequate. There have been times where I've had to do like full repeat doses. I did once get some rummy nose tetras from a Petco, and they had ick, so I had to do a full treatment. Basically, here I just did like 1 shot of the blue juice, but a full treatment would be, I believe, 4 shots. And then, similar with these, if it was necessary. I did once, last time I got black mollies, they had what I thought to be columnaris, so I did do a full treatment on those, but they still did not make it out of quarantine. But everything is looking good. And yeah, so looking ahead, it would not surprise me, unfortunately, to lose more of the autosynclus, but as healthy as everyone else is, I would expect them to make it through the quarantine process and then be ready to move to their new tanks. And that'll be fun to put them in their new home, so add some more variety and diversity to some of my community tanks that are already awesome, and they will be even more awesome with their new additions. Alright, so yeah, when that happens, about a week from now, I'll make a video of that showing them going to their new homes. So stay tuned for that. And that's it for now. And remember, I'm Jeff, and I enjoy fishies. Thanks for watching.